Hello, dear students. Welcome to the Big Impact Show. A special welcome to our future guests, the poetess Heera Nawaz. It's a great pleasure to have you with us, dearest. And welcome to my dearest friend and co-host, Vandana Oak.
Hello,
Vandana
ma'am.
Oak and I will be your
Hello.
hosts, okay? Heera,
Yes.
can you hear me well?
Yes, I can.
Can
I
you?
can. I can.
Oh, okay. Now, so starting this program now, I would like to ask you to introduce yourself to the audience. Okay?
Am I
A few
audible?
words.
Am I
A few
audible?
words.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'll introduce myself now. First of all, good evening, everybody. Vandana and Jelda ma'am. So nice to see both of you here. I will introduce myself. My name is Miss Heera Nawaz. By profession, I'm a teacher, a writer, and a poetess. I've been teaching for more than 22 years in international schools. Now I'm actually spending more time writing poetry. I'm a member of many poetry groups, but I feel poetry is the most powerful form of expression and it can portray and depict a lot of deep emotions and feelings. So I look forward to this evening.
Welcome to you, Heera, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's a great, yeah, it's a great pleasure to have you with us. Uh, I admire a lot your work, the way you write your
Thank you so.
poems.
Thank you
I
so much.
admire a
Thank
lot.
you.
So it's a great face to face with you. Okay,
Thank you so much. Thank
welcome.
you. Yeah.
Thank you. Dear. So, my dear, I would like to ask you to recite a poem from an ancient poet that, in your opinion, caused a big impact on the literature world. Okay? Reset
Okay.
your eyes, please.
Okay. I have decided to recite a poem by Maya Angelou because she's my favorite poetess. And the poem I'm going to recite of hers is Still I Rise. This is also the title of her autobiography and a very beautiful poem. I hope you'll enjoy listening to it. You may
Great
write me
choice.
down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me on the very dirt, but still like dust I'll rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? Because I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room. Just like moons and like suns, with the certainty of tides, just like hope springing forth, still I'll rise. Do you want to see me broken, bowed head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries? Does my haughtiness offend you? Don't take it awful hard, cause I laugh. Like I've got gold mines digging in my own backyard. You may shoot me with your words. You may cut me with your eyes. You may kill me with your hatefulness, but still like air I'll rise. Does my sexiness upset you? Does it come as a surprise that I dance like I've got diamonds at the meeting of my thighs? Out of the huts of history's shame, I rise. Up from a path that's rooted in pain, I rise. I'm a black ocean, leaping and wide, welling and swelling. I bear in the tide, leaving behind nights of terror and fear. I rise into a daybreak that's wondrously clear. I rise. Bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave, I am the whole dream and hope of the slave. I rise. I rise. I rise. Thank you so much.
Wow. Great. I love the intonation of your voice during the recital. Oh, great.
Thank you so much. Thank
Very
you.
well.
Yes.
Great choice.
Great choice to narrate. And
Now,
the,
yeah, wonderful, wonderful. Heera, now we will relax a little with dynamic segments, okay? Vandana will conduct us. Pay attention.
okay. So, Heera ma'am, I give you
Vandana, please.
So I give you one word to you and Gelda ma'am, and you have to give me back one word, a reply in one word. The first thing that comes to your mind, the first word that comes to your mind. It has to be a one-word answer. All right?
Do we have turns or do we have to, whoever raises the hand?
No. I will give you the turn. All right?
Okay,
So,
okay.
so the first word for you, Heera ma'am, it's
Yes.
autumn. Autumn.
Fall.
Fall. Okay, Gelda ma'am.
Leaves.
Okay.
Leaves.
Um, Heera ma'am. Careful. Careful.
Cautious.
Cautious. Gelda ma'am.
Protection. Protection.
Protection. Okay.
P-R-O. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Heera ma'am. Affection.
Loving.
Gelda ma'am. Affection.
Fondness.
Fondness. All right. The last word for you, Heera ma'am, is transformation.
Complete.
Complete.
Completely turning. Only one word?
Only
Can I
one
use
word.
two? Three?
No.
Okay. Transformation. Catharsis.
Okay. So do you want me to change complete or let it be complete? You gave me
Yeah, no, complete is wrong. Catharsis.
catharsis. Okay. Gelda ma'am.
Redapt.
Didn't get you, Gelda ma'am.
Redapt. R-E-A-D-A-P-T.
Redapt.
Redapt. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you for your words and for participating. So I will get back to you. Till then, Gelda ma'am, you can go on with the next segment.
You're welcome. Yeah. Now, Heera, let's Vandana walks away from us for organizing these words, okay? And you and I will go ahead. So now, could you kindly present to us one of your beautiful poems, please? I would
Okay,
like
thank
to
you.
hear you.
Yes, okay, I will do so.
Your own poem now.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes. I chose a short poem because I realized that it has to be within 2 minutes. So this poem is called I Will Not Succumb. Though the odds are stacked irrevocably against me, I vow to never succumb, nor give in, nor give up. For those facing tyranny and not expressing it are equivalent of emptying God's ever replenishing cup. I will fight back, for I am in the pangs of hurtful pain, trying my utmost to reach for peace and not succumb. For I am indeed made of stronger and sterner stuff, willing to fight it out until my bones are numb. Society can trick me with its unceremonious threats and vows to make even a conscientious person like me lose hope and heart. So I felt enthused to hearken myself to God's clarion call and knowing that He will help me when things fall apart. Indeed, I should tirelessly seek and embrace peace, for which I will not relent, but remain vociferous and strong. For I know I have the power of sacred and benign forgiving, which enables me to eke out goodness even from their wrong. So, Jelda ma'am and Vandana, that's my poem. I just concluded the poem with a few more lines. Okay, you courageous warriors out there, I know you have been through a lot, but no matter what happens, don't give up. Don't give in, but give it all you've got. Because the universe has given you a body and form, soul, and believe me, that's a lot. So, with my hand on my heart, I tell to you all, I really hope this helps. Thank you.
Wow, incredible, incredible. I love your recite because you are poignant. Wow.
Thank you.
A poignant voice.
Thank you so
Extremely
much. Thank you.
Vandana, are you ready?
A couple of more minutes.
Okay.
So, yeah.
While, yeah, no problem. While, Heera, I would like to know more about you. Tell us when poetry did it come to your life? Where? How did it
Yes,
happen in your life?
I wrote my first poem when I was 8 years old as a second standard student in UN International School in New York. And I loved writing poetry. I enjoyed writing poetry more than prose. And that was very well received. And therefore, I never looked back and I continued my course of writing poetry. Although I began writing for publication and on a higher level only when I came to college. Because one reason for that is compared to prose, there are not many publications that publish poetry. But when I finished working and I completed my working tenure, I realized that I could join social media poetry groups. And there's so many of them. There's so many national, international, local groups. So I joined them. I joined quite a few of them. And I was able to, my poetry writing began to blossom. I began to take part in competitions and I won a few prizes. And I also was in Haven International. I was on the poetry review panel of Haven International, where I reviewed poets from around the world. And also, I was also writing prose at the same time. And I was also teaching, I was taking tuitions also. But my poetry is much, much more powerful than my teaching. I try to be a good teacher, but I'm maybe better in poetry writing. But I feel from the bottom of my heart that these achievements are not really worthwhile. Okay. The most important thing is to have a gentle heart, a kind heart, and you can win hearts that way, win people over. And as Maya Angelou said, people will forget what you said, People will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. So, on
I
that note,
totally
I would like to thank you both for giving me this platform. Even though I'm
so
here,
um,
I'm happy to recite my poem into learned ladies like Chelda ma'am and Vandana ma'am.
oh,
Thank you,
so
thank you.
I conclude that you and poetry have an old passion a long time. Okay. And
Yes,
you,
I'm
and
ready.
you, and you as teacher, do you support your students to write poetry?
Yes, I do,
Is it
because in fact, when I was working in a school, Cambridge school, that's situated in Bengaluru in South India, I was an English
uh,
teacher, but I was appointed as the NIE teacher coordinator because that was
right?
actually a kind of job given to me, an additional job as an and apart from my English teaching, where I used to select poetry from students all over the school, and I used to edit it and see that it's published in the NIE newspaper and education section of Times of India, the student edition. And at the end of that year, I was awarded the best NIE teacher coordinator from over 2,500 schools in Bengaluru. So I try to use my English knowledge and my poetry writing in order to help students. And if I've been able to discover a few latent talents from the students, I would feel that's my job well done. Thank you.
Oh,
Wow. So nice to
wow.
hear this.
So nice. So nice to hear you. So nice. Vandana, are you ready now?
Yes, yes, I'm ready. So hear me out, Hira ma'am and Jelda ma'am. It may not be, as good as if you would have done it, but that's my try in the short while I got. So, loving fondness for autumn, when leaves carefully fall. Adapt to this transformation, which is nature's catharsis. And that's why transformation deserves affection.
Oh, wow. Wow. See,
Very nice, very nice.
Heera, the power of the words. You helped us to create a micro poem. Okay? Did you release
Thank you.
to us a micro poem?
Hope you
Did you
liked it.
understand it?
Yes.
I hope you like it.
All
Yes,
right.
yes, yes.
The
Yes.
power of the word is building in this relaxed talk.
Power of words in short time. Micro poetry.
Thank
Yes.
you very
No,
much.
that's very beautiful, Vandana. You've used the
Yeah,
word
yeah.
which we mentioned in the find a synonym. Those
Yes.
words used in form of poetry. Very, very nice.
Yeah,
Thank you. And now
yeah.
we go on to the last
And
segment
thank you,
because,
Vandana.
ma'am, we have only 4 minutes left to close the meeting. Okay. So you can wind up
Yeah.
with the last segment.
So now, dear Hira, tell us. So, Hira, please give it us a message to the world. Your
As a
message to the world.
as a poetess, your message to the listeners,
Okay.
to the world.
Okay. My message to the world is on the lines of the poem which I wrote and read out. It's similar to that. In life, we have many obstacles and we have many roadblocks and many things that come in our way. But I feel everyone should be ambitious and try to cross the obstacles. And whatever happens, don't quit, don't give up, don't give in, but give it all you've got. Because the universe has given us a human body and form, and believe me, that's a lot. So don't give up, don't quit, keep going. God is watching and He will reward you and He will see that you succeed. So if you ever lose hope, just pray to God and He will help you. That's why From the bottom of my heart, I say that.
Yes, it resonates so much with you,
Okay,
you know.
great message.
Yes.
Great, great. And would you like to promote your book? Would you like this is moment to promote your book or any other
Any other project
job
going on? Yes.
related?
Yes, I would like. I am writing a series of poems for Dr. Sonia Gupta. She's brought out every month almost. She brings out an anthology, two anthologies on one particular subject. Like next month, she's bringing it out on children. So she's tasked us to write two poems on different aspects of childhood and children. And that's going to come out next month on November 14th for Children's Day, which is the birthday of Jawaharlal Nehru, the second Prime Minister of India. And from the month of, I think, January onwards, every month she's brought out two anthologies. So I've been writing for that, and I've got a nice collection of books in my house. Plus, I write for Deccan Herald newspaper. I have a column there on spiritual matters, and also I write for Times of India. Of course, Times of India now it's not so successful because the competition was online. So it's slowly fading out. But before, when it was successful, I used to write for it very regularly, but now not so much. And plus, all these poetry groups I regularly write for. And I think it's very challenging. It's very nice to take part. It gives you a sense of fulfillment. It raises up your combative spirit, and you feel like taking part and doing well. So I would like to thank all the various admins of all the poetry groups, especially Pen Wonders International and Passion of Poetry, for they always give me post messages to take part in competitions. And I really enjoy doing so. And it's very fulfilling when we get prizes. But even if we don't get prizes, it's okay. It's the taking part that matters.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so we have less than a minute left.
Yeah, in this final minutes, I'd like to thank you very much for your brilliant presence, for your beautiful heart, your emotions, your poem that really touched our hearts. Thank you so
Thank
very
you.
much, my dear.